So last session, people on YouTube have seen this already, but we had Comcast outage right at the end of stream. All that I did was land on the other end of this big Dodongo skeleton, or whatever the skeleton's supposed to be, and burn some leaves, and there was a Korok underneath the rock that was down there. So nothing else has happened. Saved right after that. Hey Serp, how's it going? Dread, Darkstar, how you all been? I'd like to explore this area more. I don't know if there's a shrine here, but it's a pretty cool section of the map so far. And as usual with Patreon subblock, we'll probably wrap up Zelda a few minutes early just so that the 3 Patreon games don't run too late. Hey, Six Gun, what's up? Hooray, Dread! I start a little bit later on Tuesdays and Thursdays now. Polar Brewski, Kiwi, and their son Tiny Dragon came out to hang out earlier today. It was pretty cool. Don't think there's actually anything up on top of this guy. Also, not sure whether there's anywhere I can go to see shrines from here. So I think I'm just gonna look around. I mean, it might be worth... Looks like there might be... Is that a chest? Oh, okay. Might be worth killing these guys to get their fire stuff, you know? Whoa! I haven't seen white bokoblins before. What's their deal? Silver bokoblin. Yeah, Discord helps quite a bit. I think those are the only new ones. So... I have 7 bomb arrows. I can probably afford to use them right now. Three bombs because of the Lionel. It's pretty fun. Try ice arrows. I have no other real use for those. These guys have bomb arrows as well. Looks like fire arrows. Okay, let's get to murdering. Oh wow, the silver bokoblins have quite a few hit points. That's cool. See how many of these I get to use here. Not many. Which bow am I using right now? You don't want to be using this one. Freeze as many of them as I can so I can take them out one at a time. Gotta dodge. I know, right? Well, I had one point where I had an enemy drop like 5 of them. It was pretty great. But I wasn't able to recover them after I lost them. Bummed me out. I'll try using my ice sword here. This guy's Flame Blade, which I can't use just yet, but it's okay. Make space for it here in a minute. That other one is just kind of hanging out in the corner. Ouch. Very pretty much wasted. It's okay. Oh, that dude dropped a sapphire. Oh man. The silver bokoblins drop, for some reason they drop a bunch of gemstones. It's pretty cool. Alright, that didn't go super cleanly. But it's definitely the largest mass of difficult enemies I've seen in the game so far. Nothing here I really need to pick up. I guess that guy's fire sword might be cool. That's pretty cool. Down with it. Probably can ditch Iron Torch. Benium shows you their drops. Okay, that's convenient. Good to know. I don't know if I have space for this. Guess I could dump the regular lightning rod. Right, I have to drop it manually. Since I have an upgraded lightning rod, I don't really use it all that frequently. Hey, Kai Mom, how are you doing? Dragonbone Moblin clubs are quite nice, so they just have good durability and stuff. What makes them useful? Okay, so let's keep checking this place out. That was kind of cool. Go under the giant skeleton. High damage. And it's a two-hander, right? So you get all the benefits that come with that. Jerk ostriches. Hey, it's another Lionel, presumably, right? A white-maned Lionel. I haven't fought one of those yet. Not sure if I should. Reasons I just used up all my buffs. I can remember that he's up here, though. Let me do that. Skull. Gotcha. I may have done a little bit better with all of those moblins if I had switched over to the barbarian gear set. Oh, they're easier than normal Lionels? I thought they were the hardest variety. Can anyone confirm that? You can just go ahead and tell me that the white ones are in fact the easiest. Gotcha. I remember he's there. We'll come fight one later. We've beaten a blue one. That one was pretty rough. We used a lot of resources. I just remember because of Zelda 1, the white ones were twice as nasty as the red ones, and I assume they would have kept that. Else I would have believed you and gotten wrecked. Maybe we'll come back when my powers regenerate. Yeah, the sword seems pretty easy to take out, since the 3-hit attack is really easy to perfect dodge. Well, the yellow hearts are temporary, so once they go away, they're gone forever. I don't know if you've ever played Binding of Isaac. It's very Zelda-inspired, but the game has a similar idea with temporary hearts. Well, I could technically have about 10 more hearts than that if I converted over my, I guess I've got tons of these, I may as well use this as a sledgehammer. If I converted over my extra stamina bars into hearts. Enemies hit pretty hard, it feels pretty necessary. Okay. Do we see any shrines from here? Doesn't look like it. But we could go to the next Pride Rock Mountain and see what we see from there. There's like a lake or a bog down there? A pond of some kind? Probably at least has a Korok seed in it, if nothing else. I'll check that out in a second. 20 hearts is a pretty standard in-game Zelda amount, I would say. Yeah, I'd have to approach them much more tactically rather than kind of brute forcing it. I feel like we're gonna have to run into like a cemetery at some point. That's been a pretty big staple of the Zelda series, back to Zelda 1. I haven't bumped into one yet, but I bet there's one somewhere in the game world. Yeah, right, yeah. The Switch version of Binding of Isaac has a really cool like instruction manual that's based off of the Zelda 1 instruction manual. Probably Google it and see some of the example pages. Thought that was a nice touch. I don't see any shrines from up here. Kind of hoping I would. Maybe the stuff I found down there wasn't actually a bog, it was just flat. Okay. It's nothing either. Alright, we'll go check out this bokoblin encampment. Actually, this tree is really suspicious. Let me drop down here first. It is in fact suspicious. Nice. Okay. I love this game. Alright, so we want to use which bow? It's probably fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Cool, I think we need 35 seeds for another weapon upgrade. I'm going to try to save up for it since bow and shield slots are not as useful in comparison. Out of curiosity. 9 minutes, 15 minutes, okay. So they triggered it roughly the same time. Yeah, Foylan, just go to the, it was like a Hyrule Field and just like cut all the grass over and over. That's how I got tons of hightail lizards pretty quickly. Hightail lizards and restless crickets, which I forget what you craft those guys into, but I bet if I look, I've got a shit ton of them. Yeah, 38 restless crickets, that's from hightail lizard farming. Could be with monster parts. It might have been like West Necluda or something. It's one of the zones that's specified in the compendium. Hey, what's up, Chaos? All shields fighting 2 enemies. Wow. I guess I don't block terribly often. Blue bokoblins. Interesting. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. It makes it a lot easier to cut the grass too if you do a spin attack. You pull out a one-handed sword. Lucky there. That knocked him back. Fire seems pretty good for staggering these guys. I haven't really considered that before. I have seen this guy before, right? Let's see. Dude dropped some guts? He did. Need modeling guts. Forget what for. Can I cut down the watchtowers? I don't think so. There are some that you can bomb. I mean, I can try. I feel like there's too much stuff up there for that to do anything. Yeah. Sometimes there are things suspended from ropes, and you can always take those out, but... You guys actually gonna do anything, or are you just gonna play your horn over and over? Smaller structure. Yeah, there's the slowdown from this guy. Knocking back at Moblin. Curious why that's happening. They're just practicing their music. More guts. Oh, these little guys? Contract. Doesn't look like it. At least not with bombs. Metal boxes. More metal boxes. Yeah, it's too bad. Unplayable. Right. Got knocked his shield out of his hand. That's cool. Bye, dude. Hey, enemies take falling damage. Not gonna worry about getting those guts. Woot, sapphire. I need to buy Binding of Isaac for this Switch. I think that would be fun. I've been trying to research, though, like, the whole reason I've been hesitant to get any new versions of it, other than for PC, is because, like, the 3DS version never got any updates, and the updates are a pretty big deal. Oh, he didn't actually drop any of them. That's too bad. Updates are a pretty big deal for Binding of Isaac. It's broadsword. So if anyone finds out confirmation that, oh, it's gonna be another darkness puzzle, that's cool. Oh wait, no, I just happened to go all the way around to that same darkness puzzle. Interesting. Alright, I'll keep looking around then. Find other shrines off in this area somewhere, maybe. Hoping Galactic Kodiak's able to pick up a Switch. That would be fun to watch on Friday. Let's see. I'm thinking over this way. This place seems pretty barren. I feel like this is a huge empty location to not have a shrine in it, so there's probably one here. It's just like hidden behind a bombable wall or somewhere else that I can't see. Keep trying to explore this zone. I mean, I'm getting Korok seeds and becoming more familiar with the map. So I have the shrine sensor turned on since I've discovered so many of them now. It's not going to be beeping constantly. Whoa. Oh, is that another Lionel? You can hear me from up here? Crazy. Pretty much shrine hunting, yeah. I might try to do some more, what do you call them? Memories. But we're only playing for a little under 2 hours, so... I might do some Lionels. I'm gonna wait for my, spells to regenerate, though. So I'm not burning through all my food resources. Yeah. There's still a lot of general exploration I want to do. Like, my basic goal is to explore the empty spaces between shrines, either to find shrines or just get a feel for what the game world looks like. At some point I might warp. Something I haven't really explored is the edge of the map. I've spent most of the game pretty far inland. So I haven't really gone, like, there's got to be a shrine here, right? And on, like, Tingle Island, you know. David Island. We gotta go check out all these islands all over the place. I know I need more than I currently have. I watched Andrea play and she tried to pull it with 10 and it wasn't enough. So I'm gonna try again when I get to 12, I think. Which might happen if we find some shrines. Let's see. Excuse you. Some people's keys, man. Actually, I think I need fire key swings for something. Forget what, I think it was one of my upgrades that's going to require them eventually. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't go that direction. I assume that wasn't the case, but... Whoa, never been here before. What's with these little towers flanking the road? Interesting. German Highlands. Okay. Let's try going up here. I'm gonna see if I can get to high ground and look down. Oh, this is just walking into the Shadow Ruins. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. That was a really cool sequence with the Shadow Ruins and the Hinox in the dark. They do attack you, yeah. I just run away from them. Andrea hates them, they drive her crazy. That's correct. It's not going to be 11, right? Yeah, this is the proper way to get in there. That makes sense. You follow this weird series of flanking pillars instead of, like, floating across the river and triggering the cutscene too early and drowning in it. It's one of those things where I'm impressed with Nintendo for, like, basically letting you get in there the wrong way, even though it might be more satisfying to come in from that long pathway. Tony, if you've ever been a GM before, or a Dungeon Master, like the pressure to ensure that your players experience the game according to your vision is extremely high as a creator. And games are unique in that, like, a lot of the fun comes from not experiencing it in one way, having different people have different experiences for the same game. Or subverting the developer's expectations. I feel like if you're a filmmaker or an author, you have a lot more control over how your audience is consuming your work, even though there's still a death of the author concept there. Is this just like Lionel Town over here? It's another one. Their aggro range is bonkers. Yeah, just go write a novel.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
Thanks, Daruk. So question about Daruk's protection. Does the cooldown start after you use the first tick? Like if you only use 1 out of 3, does it start to cool down and regenerate back up to 3, or do you have to use all 3 before it starts regenerating? Okay, so once you've used 1, you should probably burn through the other 2. Gotcha. Hey, it's Dinral. I might be able to go meet him. Oh god, I'm having Joy-Con issues again. I must just have interference in the stream office here. I've had that happen before on Xbox and PS4 controllers. It's not unique to the Switch. It's pretty minor. I guess you can start to become dependent on it after a while for boss fights. Looks like we're flying in the right direction. I'm gonna try to hit his horn this time. I think we got a scale last time we saw him. He'll fly right towards me here. Nice. Yeah, wanting them kept off. Hey, cool. Now, are you only able to get horns and scales? Are there other things you can get from the dragons? Love the way they move and how huge they are. Yeah, 3 from 3 arrows. You get 1 drop per appearance, basically. Oh, that sucks, Yukubo. What are the other parts? Like hitting his spines on his back, probably? Scale means you missed anything useful. Horn is you have to hit him in the head directly. Tail, maybe? Claw and fang. Really? That seems rough. Because I don't remember what his face looks like. How rough are they to farm? Like, I know you need a couple Farosh pieces for the Champion's Tunic. I might try to go for that at some point. Or Dragon Gods. No, I haven't done the quest for Dinnerall Scale. I'll probably port over there the next time I warp. Since I still have it on me. I'm glad you don't actually have to fight the Mikupo. Like, I was sort of worried that they're too, like, regal of an entity to really justify a full-on boss fight. It would be kind of silly to be able to kill them. I think it works a lot better that you just see them, you knock something off of them. Did a good system for farming them. I guess the problem is finding them, right? Get up on a high ledge or something. With Nadra. Nadra is supposed to be like the tutorial dragon. But I actually I tried to shoot Farosh before that, and chat explained that it dropped something. Yeah. What the hell is that? I have no idea what that is. Alright, we'll go check it out. What's that? Oh, there's a bunch of ruins down there. Hello, goodbye. Yeah, I think that even though chat was telling me to go find the thing that had dropped, like, disconnected from them saying go get the thing that had dropped, I was just going to the big shiny thing that popped up on the map after I shot Farosh. So I think the game does a pretty decent job of pointing you in the right direction there. Shrine nearby. So I think it's pretty likely that you'll discover it through that method, if nothing else. Okay, so shrine's back there, but I want to go see what this beam of yellow light is. Ooh, piece of candy. Some suspicious rocks up there. probably down this way, right? Although I don't know to what purpose. Wait, nope. It's golf. Got it. And I guess that there's such giant entities that they don't give a shit. Like, they're beneath you, shooting them with an arrow, they don't even respond to it.
Mifa's grace is ready.
It spooks me every time I hear it. Wait, where's the... Did we see a big shiny yellow beacon over here that we didn't place? I got distracted by the Korok mission. And now I don't know where it is. Guess it's gone. Maybe I only had a brief window to reach it. Despawned. Alright. I feel like I've seen one of those before. Yeah. That would make sense if it's only at night. Like it only glows at night. Forgotten temple. Huh. Yeah, that's true. So I get further away, I should be able to see it. No idea what it is or what it looks like. I guess I'll look for shinies. Ouch. Oops. I still don't know what it is. I guess that implies that that's a more common occurrence than just in this gorge area. Didn't feel like it was this far away, but maybe it was. Yeah, if anyone thinks they know where it is relative to me right now, just give me some direction. Like if it's near the Korok, for example, or you think it's further down in the area I'm in right now, that would help. Yeah, Arista's really cool. I think they achieved their goal there of making an anchor tank. Much further down. Ooh, can't aggro you. Cool. Safe travels, Chaos. Get you around. See you next time. Do we think it despawned? Well, we thought it didn't despawn. The beam goes away when you're close. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I assume it's going to be a shiny of some kind. Okay, cool beans. I need to back up at some point and get the shrine that's back there too. Alright, fingers crossed for no blood moon then. So we think it's at the bottom and like towards the end of this gorge. I can get one of these horses maybe. Sorry, horse. I know that was a dick move. Oh man, 2 silver goblins in a row, basically. It's exciting. Let's go with this set. Jerk. There you go. The horse takes the brunt of that. I wonder if I can use that to make it easier to mount horses. It seems awful. I want to be your friend. I'm going to freeze you. Now, okay, I'm getting some conflicting information there. I originally thought it was that it glowed at night. Does it glow at night, or does it always glow until you get close to it and the glow disappears permanently? Night would make sense. That seems to correlate with when we saw it disappear. It's also precedent for things being more visible at night, right? Why does that horse have diapers? Go take it to his stable and name it Poopy Pants. Only we're getting it out of here, though. Yeah, I thought it was really close to where I saw it disappear. I'm gonna turn around and look this way. I thought it was like directly in front of where that Korok was. I have a better shot at finding it when it's on a horse. Interesting music here. Maybe this music is just playing because I'm on a horse. Thought it was all the way at the end. I guess I could rewind the YouTube DVR and see if I can see it. Hold on. See it land? Oh, so it's like a shooting star or something. Okay. I'm looking at the DVR here. You might be right about it being further away. It's hard to tell though. See, I'm going to turn around and look at some of the nearby. I think it was near that stone outcropping over here. Yeah. So like, I guess I can't use the Sheikah scope, but not the furthest rock we can see on the left, but right next to that one I think is where it was. I think it's all the way at the end, but I think it's near this rock over here. So I'll look around and try to find it. Get this thing real quick though. May as well while I'm here. Korok, right? Hooray! 4 more. I can't believe how quickly you get those sometimes. It's like you spend all 25 and you're like, okay, it's going to be forever until I get another one. Will horses not jump? I guess that's one of the downsides to using them. I guess they just don't like elevation changes in general, huh? Yes, yes. You are no Mako, Mr. Horse. I saw some posts, it may have been on our gaming, that was like a map of Korok seeds, and it was just the entire map just covered in seed icons. Yeah. In short, beware of horse. Horse, really?
Try dashing through. I can't.
It's amazing.
Praise the sun.
Try tongue.
What
Horse. Horse? Really? Why would someone write that? Holy shit, what the fuck is that?
Been getting value in that one during Polar Brewski's Dark Souls 2 playthrough. He keeps seeing the try tongue butthole, try thrust butthole messages. Over this way. Maybe like up here? Because it's about to be nighttime soon, make it easier to see maybe. At some point I'll have to give up, so... If we get past midnight and we haven't found it, I'll just bail on it. But there's a shrine in here. Really? Oh, still there is one nearby. Climb up. Three more for another weapon slot. Nothing up this way. Yeah. Oh, now I know to pin it in the future. Waylon said something about whenever it comes down, you should pin it, so I assume it's like a shooting star. I think we saw... we saw a loading screen tip about shooting stars at some point. I never saw it drop, I just saw a little beam. Really? That's such a small... You can totally handle that. Mega Man is a literalist. Hey. Well, if nothing else, I'm getting a shit ton of Koroks down here. I love Korok seeds. Posted this in the Marstead IRL channel on Discord, but we went to the park to do some Pokemon Go last night because they have the water event. And there are very few water Pokemon in Los Alamos. We walked by a tree and there were 3 oranges placed conspicuously next to the tree, and Andrew was like, hey, it's a Korok puzzle. Yes, exactly correct. So there's another shrine. I might be referring to the same one here. Like to track for Koroks? I don't think so. I feel like there's so many of them in the game that would be unnecessary. Like, I'm kind of getting the feeling that you'd have to be a crazy person to really try to get all of them. It's not really getting you that much value. Right, well, this is the end of the gorge, so guessing it's too late. It's okay. We can say we tried. Let me go do the shrine. There's a couple other shrines that were beeping in this area. I mean, I'm a crazy person too. I've 100%ed Final Fantasy X. This is not, generally speaking, a terribly fun time. Some of the things you have to do. All the lightning bolts and fucking 200 hours of blitzball and the main character's ultimate weapon is a pain in the ass. But it's there for people that want that experience, you know? Yeah, it's fun. Getting all stats is you're not gonna have a good time. Build and release. Huh. I see. Interesting. I mean, fighting Nemesis, so like getting all the monster arena stuff, is a huge pain in the ass grind. I don't think it's particularly fun. Catch 10 of every monster in the game and then do a bunch of quick attack riddled battles that aren't particularly interesting either. I've totally done it, but it is for people that are wanting to squeeze blood from a stone at that point. And I hear that the international version, the stuff with the Dark Aeons, is even worse. Stasis, but not magnesis. I just push it? Have you done that surf? I remember you talking about that at one point. Sounds rough. Oh, for sure. Yeah, you could. I mean, like, I did it, right? I guess I'm just distinguishing between, like, things that you can try to complete that are reasonable and require minimal, like, content repetition. So, like, finding all the shrines in Breath of the Wild is a good example. Beating all the bosses. Oh, that's my first Great Thunderblade. That's exciting. Let me throw out one of my existing Thunderblades, maybe. Let's see. I guess I've got 3 great flame blades. I probably don't need that. All the bosses in a Dark Souls game. Also interesting, unique content. Games that I'll really 100% are ones that I'm really into. So like I got the Platinum Trophy in Dark Souls, which involved getting a copy of every weapon and spell in the game, which I wouldn't recommend to most people. Like I'd recommend fighting all the bosses, but you have to be really into Dark Souls to want to go back and get all the weapons and upgrade everything, because it's pretty grindy, and it's not a lot of unique content. Cool. Cool lightning sword. Let's see. So I'll have chests to find. Did they add more stuff in the recent one? Unfun grind. Now, I wonder if I meant to throw barrels at this thing. That'd be kind of funny. I think I can cover that distance, though. I don't think so. Maybe the barrels are supposed to be launched at it. Let's try that. can also try shooting arrows at it, but I'm trying to save arrows. I might go back to Zora's domain shortly and try to restock. That missed it. There we go. Waiting on cooldown. You said it's counting for 3 hits each time, right? Not enough, huh? I think that is what we want to do, is knock this thing over. I'm gonna need to get a really hard hit on it with one of these barrels. Nope, that didn't do it. Wait. Haha! Probably get all the shrines without a guide. Not all the Korok seeds, though. Okay, so that was the exit. So we're still looking for a treasure chest somewhere. That's where we came in. Let's see. Over here, maybe somewhere? Yeah, how do I get in there? How interesting. Need to see what's actually back there. I think it's just the same mechanic and knock these things down. Oh, really, Yukupo? Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I would have found it if it wasn't for that shooting star taking me off course there. It's so certainly not visible from above, right? Interesting. You get an infinite stock of barrels here. So what I wasn't sure about is if I'm trying to push the blocks into that or trying to clear a space for these. That's a bummer. I think it went right through but didn't hit the back. I'm okay with this sword breaks. I need to start breaking weapons. Start using them more aggressively here. Yeah, that's okay. It has bonus durability, right? So we may as well use it for this purpose. Alright, getting there. Not quite, but we're getting there. Got a clear shot to the switch now. I think we just have to hit it really hard with this thing. Nice. First try. I know, right? Yeah, I don't know how they could have done stasis differently. Maybe if they let you aim the thing with the gyro or something. The fact that you have to aim it with swinging the weapon, I think, is a big part of the issue at the end of the day.
We've got this, Marstead. Where? Ow. Where?
It wasn't too bad, actually.
First try.
Oops. Do have the falcon bow picture, right? Make sure. Pretty sure, yeah. And that's all the chests. Fantastic. I find it's a lot easier to fine aim it by if you hold Z target. You can strafe on either side of it. I had a lot of trouble. I haven't done it in this game, but helping Andrea with the golfing one where it gives you an iron sledgehammer and you have to knock the ball through an obstacle into a hole. Very, very difficult. Lots of trouble with that. Bomb arrows works for that? That's interesting. Oh, kitties. Put on the cat cam real quick. Marty's got his arm around Ben. That's adorable. Yeah, horse is still here. Thanks, man. I was in there for a long time, too. Appreciate your devotion. I'm sorry, Fox. So there's another shrine indicator down here. Maybe just been the one I just went to. Sorry, I know I keep overexerting the horse and my attention is split. I'm just pressing the yaw button. Hey, it's Dinroll again. See if I can get to him, I don't know. Maybe with the climbing gear. Yeah, I would like to check out the Forgotten Temple. It's all the way on the other end. I made all these stamina foods and I haven't had to use them. Come on, climb on the wall. There you go. It's too far away now. If I had turned around and shot him there, I just wasn't sure on my stamina. Oh well, I don't think we're gonna get to him. It's okay. Next time, Gadget. Poopy diaper horse, let's go. Looking for beeps as we do this. That wasn't a full-on stone talus boss. Nice. Was it working out for you? I can't stand wireless stuff, man. I'm sure it's just because of anxieties over streaming and dropped frames and stuff, but I try to do everything over Ethernet cable. I'm kind of excited in our new house to drill holes in the wall and run Ethernet cable everywhere. Poopy diaper horse. That or mottled ass. Yeah, so it's the next best thing. Kachta diaper. Hey, you can't do that in an apartment. Can't install wiring everywhere. Okay. Cat cam is just gonna go on for a bit. They're being too cute. They're brothers. That's pretty good. They're called Two Brothers. It's just called Two Brothers. Forgotten Temple. Maybe this will give me the spring of courage I've been looking for. This whole area is very Shadow of the Colossus-y in the color scheme and presentation style. Whoa. Hey, everybody's favorite. How many of these arrows do I even have? I have 2. There's a shrine back there. Ancient arrows wouldn't really have done me much good in here, I think. All the stamina is quite nice, though. Woo! Thanks. Oh, that's a really big Hylia statue. Just give me the regular, okay. There's a really big version. I do still need their drops. I might come back here, although there's so many of them that it's going to be hard to kill them and farm. I really need to find a place where there's like individual guardians one at a time. That's funny, Dauber. Shooting a bokoblin with a nuclear weapon, basically. Kitties. Here we go. Okay, that is a... You've already proven your worth. It's interesting, I feel like we're seeing a lot more of these you've already proven your worth shrines. I guess getting to them is much rougher at this point, right? Let's see, this one doesn't have any special things on it. Now we're looking to get all weapons that have a special thing. Cool. Yep. That'd be good. All those good weapons. I think I'm actually finally over that. Like I'm kind of annoyed when I get something that has high durability because I want to use it and break it as soon as possible. Okay, that's all that's down here, right? So we said we were going to go do the Spring of Power, if I can remember where the heck that was. Somewhere on the east side. It should be marked now, I think. Spring of Power, here we go. And then I can get another heart, and then we can try to pull the Master Sword. See if it's the same as Zelda 1. There are a couple NPCs in the game who, like, wouldn't believe us because we didn't have the Master Sword, so... I'm curious how they respond in this sort of situation. Ding. Alright, first let's see if Painting Guy is here. Suspicious guy named Kilton. He runs a shop called Fang and Bone. Goes around pushing some kind of cart night after night. Oh, I don't. Huh. Try to trigger that guy before we leave for the shrine here. Let me do that. Evil beetle. Supposedly like pushing a cart. I don't remember if I can set a tracker for these side quests. I guess I can. Aw, puppy. I'm so happy. What's up, dude? I don't see anybody. Guess I could go to the Spring of Power real quick and then come back. Customer, I appreciate you. Thanks, dude. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so that's a way to put your attention to him. Ooh, I do want to buy these, and maybe his hardy radishes too. But they're a little expensive. Yeah, they're not the big hardy radishes. I think I needed those to upgrade the fire armor. What does this quest say? Investigate a suspicious character. It said he shows up around here, right? I don't see anybody. If I just wait at the stable, will I see him eventually, or is he somewhere in the general vicinity? You can go ahead and answer that. Hey, blood moon time. Hooray. Wrong location. Yeah, I guess the quest doesn't give me any information about where I might find him. The guard said he's around here at night. How far are we talking? Like, along this road? I don't really have anything to go by to look for him. Oops. Oops. Somewhere in the Akala region. Okay. And only after 9 o'clock, presumably? Whoa! I've been straight up attacked by a horse before. Sure. Let me see, Yahan. Oh. I also have an error. It looks like it's not just you, Johan. Let's see, hopefully it'll pass today. Really? There's a shrine here? Shrine sensor? Thank you. Mouse is about to die. I'll plug it in here. I wonder if my wireless mouse is interfering with my Switch controller or something. Major test of strength. Okay, so you gotta use ice blocks to block his super laser at the end in this one. Okay, I can try this. Ouch. Here he comes. Yeah, badly damaged. Yeah, broken. Hooray. Excitement of excitements. Badly damaged. Let's do... Oh, I need to get a picture of this guy, I think. I'll do that really quick. Oops. It's interesting, I just noticed that I don't have the special powers in here, the res powers. That doesn't really matter, I don't think. I guess I can throw on the barbarian armor. These guys aren't particularly hard. Oops. Couple gears, not a ton, but a few. Take it. Surprised there's not a common reward like a gear set across the different goddess shrines. So let's see. There we go. Yeah, the game just makes it rain with these awesome endgame weapons once you get to the endgame. Armor set or just something, some kind of common item between all of them, you know? Okay. So we get another heart, and with the next heart I think we want to go to see if we can pull the Master Sword. We'll see if we can find this Kilton guy. More shops are always fun. Memory back there. She does not work. Wait, maybe she does. She does! Hooray! Oh, chests don't have set things in them? It's interesting. Good night, Kaimon. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you next time. Sleep well. Tell Kaihon hello next time. Yeah, it's really interesting. I guess it explains why we're finding so many weapons that have like special mods on them to make them better than default. I don't know why there's a bunch of dudes over here. Definitely not a shrine here. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. At least they're fairly blind. Ow. Huh. Interesting. Maybe they're just meant to draw your attention to this area. It's a good quarry. Alright. Let's go try to pull the Master Sword and see what happens. If not 12, we'll try 14 and so on. Yeah, it certainly has gotten better. Basically, I started to get better loot after I needed to start farming enemies for their like body parts, monster parts, for upgrading armor. Until then, I mostly was avoiding them. So there kind of is a hidden XP, gear XP mechanic then. Don't think I have enough Korok seeds, right? Yeah, I need like 2 more. Bummer. Alright, here we go. We save. Cool. Look how you see it coming partially out in stone. 12 is not enough. Interesting. Alright. Looks like it's getting there, though. I might try again at 13 and then 14. Maybe it needs to be 12, but, like, you die once you use the 12 heart. That's a bummer.
That's a bummer.
Poor Link. Having a bad day over there. Whoa. Joy-Cons. Basically, the new thing that's happening is I'll, like, give the game an action, especially like an analog stick movement, and it will continue to process that analog stick movement after I take my thumb off of it. And it's happening to both of my Joy-Cons, and like both sets of Joy-Cons. So it's gotta be, there's gotta be some like wireless interference in this room. Hi, what's grooving, Kevin? How you been? Let's see. Talk to people about this guy.
Hey! Oh.
Thanks. Guess we had good luck talking to NPCs to find our way to the Gerudo set. Great. Yes, you do come off as creepy. It's creepy.
Oh.
2 hours ahead.
Wow!
Sure. Take a vegetable omelet. Where are you putting your beetles, dude? Oh, I didn't realize he manned both of those. Alright, so there's really only 2 people here. I guess I could try again at night. Skull Lake. Okay. Wants a picture. Yeah, I like that they even say that, like, the Deku Tree saves you the first time you screw it up. I guess you could just find the Lost Woods for the first time with enough hearts and pull it. Alright, so I should have made it nighttime before coming here, but I can do that now. So I should have a lot of bundles of wood. Super easy. Alright, so he's somewhere at Skull Lake. Pushing a cart. Maybe that's him all the way down there. Huh. Music's familiar. Whoa! That's not what I was expecting the guy to look like. Who are you? Looking a monster shop. Bang and Bone. Here's my business card. I need that card back. Do you, are you into monsters? I like them. I adore monsters. This guy's pretty special. Meet at night, some village during the night. Huh. So now I can spawn basically anywhere, I guess. Don't know what he does yet. Probably something to do with monster parts. Maybe he's like the monster parts currency equivalent of Robbie. With the ancient springs and things like that. Okay. Got your picture. How strange. Later, dude. Okay. So there was that. There was also going and trying to farm some arrows really quick in Zora's domain, like on the way out. I don't think there's anything else interesting there other than arrows, so I might not do that right now. There's probably a shrine somewhere in here. Let me go do these islands that I've missed. Like, yeah, let's do this guy and then Tingle Island. There's gotta be shrines. Maybe even on all 4 of those, but at least Tingle Island. Yeah, right. Pushing his glasses up. Oh wait. Korok thing. Priorities, man. Nope. Let's not do that. Woohoo! Really need more arrows. Alright, let's do that shenanigan we did earlier. It was pretty fun. Okay, so to do the shenanigan, we have to drop. Let's just manually drop in here something made out of metal. Any of these things should work. Then we do magnesis. Magnesis. Uh-oh. Can do this, I gotta be more careful. Right. I can try to land it so that it's on its side, that would be best. Right, like that. We want to go to the other side of it though. Yes, yes. Oh, it's probably gonna zap and kill me now, isn't it? Some kind of orb down there. Spear, shield. My bow is fine. I don't know where there's an orb unless we're supposed to run it all the way around in this swirly place. I feel like swim speed is pretty slow. Yeah, I know, right, Spiky? Ended up having manipulated more than I thought I would. Okay. There's got to be some kind of, like, orb around here somewhere. Just gotta find it. I'm curious if it's made out of metal. Really easier to see it with stasis. Rocks everywhere. Zolfos everywhere. What's down there? Yeah, right? This might be a Korok, actually. Oh, because it's raining, of course. Doesn't look like it always rains here, so we can just wait it out. Be able to see better after that, too. Bunch of Octoroks. Very large number of Moblins and Lizalfos. It might be that we have to like start from here and go all the way around. There's something down there where we can't reach it. That doesn't look like a ball. Looks like a Korok rock or a treasure chest. Moblin. I think it'll switch at like 4 AM. We're playing Zelda for about another 20 minutes or so, and we'll take a short break to get sub-blocks set up here. No, I can't because it requires making a fire. And if I make a fire, the water will wash it out. So if I had somewhere with a shelter, I could, but there's nothing here that's sheltered. Jumping jacks. Oops, that shouldn't be done. Alright. Still kinda raining. There we go. No thank you, Phelan. Maybe down there, but I have a feeling it's just all the way at the end of the spiral. I guess that's close to the end of the spiral, maybe that's it. Tempted to like blow my other 2 stacks of shields since I haven't had to use them in a while. That's a new kind of fish. Mighty Porgy. Uses attack power. Cool. There's another boat down here. This is quite a bit faster. Armored Porgy. Boost your defense. God, those things are fast when they want to be. Those Alphos. Whoa! As I was saying, they're quick and nimble when they need to be. They can float through the air and climb up trees. Come on, Link. You got this. There you go. Good job. Alright, looking for orb. Do not see orb. We're also not right at the edge of the spiral though, so we'll try going down there. That's a good way to try to look for it, right? It's like right over here. Get the sense this is one somebody probably hints. Aha! Long search is over. Okay. But taking it all the way in there manually is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, because that's where it's convenient to have the boat. We try swim pushing it. I think that does in fact work. It's pretty heavy, maybe not. Maybe I end up swimming under it. And I could try using ice blocks, but that's going to take for frickin' ever. So I'd have to throw it from block to block. Or put a block under it each time. Alright. Long walk it is. Well, was there a boat? There may have been a boat right by this Lizalthos encampment. It might be a little bit faster. Because I can't run while carrying this, that would really take a long time. Also, I guess I should make sure that this isn't made out of metal. Okay. Make this a lot easier. I could also launch it with stasis towards the middle. Let's see how far it'll launch. Famous last words, I'm going to be really unhappy with how far it goes here. Oh, that's not so bad. I can probably get it on an ice block. Uh-oh. I can probably get it up on an ice block and then launch it one more time. Get it pretty close to the center here. Ouch. Laziness for the win. Ice block. Ow. Holy shit. The Octoroks have range. Okay. That doesn't overdo it. Nope, that's pretty good actually. That's still on solid ground too. Excellent. Yes, yes. Ow. Nice. Fairly painless, actually, at the end of the day. I don't think there are any shrine quests that are necessary prerequisites for discovering the shrine. They just make it easier for you to uncover them. It's a total of 120 shrines. Woot. Worth it. There we go. That's correct. Not every shrine has a quest. Skip. Yeah. Oh, well, do I need to have the quest to put the scale on there? Can I just walk right up there and put the scale down without interacting with the statue? I mean, there's not really a reason why you would do that, but you talk to the statue, it just gives you the quest immediately. Yeah, I guess the Korok quests are explicit trials. I guess those are more comparable, not even to like the ones with mini games, because they're basically a mini game. But it's not like an NPC hints at a way to do a shrine, and you have to have them hint it to you before you can actually do it. You know. Let's try going to Tingle Island. Just go straight across. Great. There we go. We want climbing set. Climbing set. Here we go. Ouch. Saying it shows a list of them in the adventure log. I think somebody mentioned that it shows a list of them after the end game, but not before you finish it. So that might be why I don't see any there right now. Hey, Korok puzzle. I need only a few more of these. Really? Ah. Yeah, it's probably not something you would look at until you're really focusing on getting all of the remaining ones, right? So those two are symmetrical. Symmetrical. Like right here, right? Dang it, Bobby. Nice. I like those ones. 36. Hey, we've got enough Korok seeds now. Next time I go back, let me try when we have 13 hearts. Tingle Island is raised up? That's interesting. Unexpected. Alright, we'll try to fly over there. That'll probably be the last thing we do here before we start up Patreon subblock today features. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Tales of Berseria. Be impressed if we get to any combat. And Donkey Kong Country. Which is mostly there as an excuse for Matt and Lisa to use the exclamation point bees command. He's a middle-aged man. Likes fairies. What does Tingle? Does he say he's not even 35 or something like that? Tingle must be important because he has all these helicopter robots patrolling his island. Well, they spelt it a little differently, and I like that they did that in a few places. But I think the 4 names are the 4 Tingle things in Wind Waker. Which again makes this game's position in the timeline suspect. Like, we know there's direct references to the Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess events, which means that timeline is likely that this takes place after Twilight Princess, but there's also a ton of stuff from Wind Waker. Well, it's hard to be certain. Too much jumping on the way here. It's okay. I don't want to mess with these dudes. Tingle is the real Demon King. The darkest threat. Has anyone ever played the Tingle game? I'm not gonna worry about that. Rupee Land? Apparently he's super popular in Japan. Lord knows why. Or like down here, maybe? Yep, there's an auction that can happen. That is correct. Nice. Clever, clever. The game wins on the voting spreadsheet, and it's not from a reserved slot, then an auction is set up. And if you win that auction through bidding, you can add a game to the spreadsheet, provided it meets the rules, so it has to have at least a 75 on Metacritic. And if you're not sure if it would fit, it's good to check with me first before you bid. I've had several Patreon subscribers slots win in the last few auctions, all coming up around the same time. There hasn't been an auction in a bit. I did the first Paper Mario on stream, Paper Mario 64. I'd love to do Thousand Year Door. It's been long enough that I don't remember much from that game, but I remember it being really, really good. What's the drop and rise? Like a launchy thing, right? This is a remarkably simple shrine. Tangel. Could see them doing like a fake block in one of the walls, right? I think they're saying that if I drop it from higher up, it'll have more momentum and it'll maybe go up higher. That's my guess. Maybe not. Maybe it's about jumping once we get to the top. No, it doesn't seem to cut it. Interesting. So I could just push it down, right? But I don't know if I can actually go much higher. If I can get it to launch me in the air, I think that's the aim here. Bring it down violently, maybe. Oh, there's a... Well, that answers my question. Missed that. So I'm running out of regular arrows. Really? Alright. Actually made me take damage, it's funny. Ah, I won't even try to grab on. There we go. Hey, diamond. Cool. Hey, we climbed up that time. Hooray. Yeah, a little bit more sympathetic as far as a villain goes. Agree. Alright, 2 more spirit orbs to our next Master Sword attempt. It looked like he was about there at 12, it's just that he died with the last quarter heart coming out, so I think I'll try it both at 13 and 14. I could see it being 13 though. But you're technically consuming 12. Yeah, I think Wind Waker has one of the best stories in the series. Wind Waker and Link Between Worlds is a really good one. I love all the stuff with low rule in Link Between Worlds. 1000, 2, 1000, jump. 1, 1000, 2, 1000, jump. 1, 1000, 2, 1000, jump. 1,000 to 1,000 jump. Oh shit, 1,000 to 1,000 jump. There we go. Oh wow, some of these other islands are pretty high up, aren't they? Pinkle. That's pretty cool. What a neat set piece. God, I haven't seen a key swarm in a while. Good thing this bridge presumably can't be set on fire. Didn't knock me off. Very lucky in my part. Yeah, right. Spring? Alright, I burned up all this stuff. Oh well. Hello. Whee! Oh, if there's anything on that island. There's no shrine beeping. The David Island. It's a little more down, isn't it? David, excuse me. I like their anagrams. Probably Koroks in all these. Yeah, no shrines elsewhere around here, yes. I think I would have heard beeping by now. Ow. Dick. Moblins are jerks. What else is new? Oh, there's a diving Korok. There's a bunch of radishes, which I always like. Those are good ones too. I'll try to remember that. There's radishes up here. I guess I could have reached this from across there the whole time. It's interesting. Nice. Wasn't quite a dive. Alright, let me go. We'll wrap up by picking up the next weapon slot. Pick up from there. So actually go to Tingle Island as the last one. Yeah, I think that makes sense, Spiky, because it's a lot harder to climb it. Like I even had to use some stamina juice to get up there. Yeah, right. The other one's just connected via bridge, so it's a lot easier to just make it across. That makes sense. My man. Where my man is at? I must dance. Oh, it was only 25. I thought it was 35. Should have come here earlier. Woot. Probably only 4 more slots, I guess. 35 now. Okay. Cool. Alright guys, we'll be back in a few minutes with Vampire the Masquerade. Bloodlines. Zelda's going to return next week. Keep an eye on the schedule update with when you should expect to see it. See you guys soon.